Oke teman-teman, kita kembali lagi bersama saya di live streaming game in PC di Rinaldo Panjaitan, di game Street Fighter 6, di King Asta Platinum 5 Sagat 18.818. Terima kasih yang sudah menonton, terima kasih yang sudah stay tune dan support. Selamat menikmati. Arigatou gozaimasu, ganbareo misatsu. Terima kasih Bang Kamludin. Oke Bang. Yo. Oke. Kita lanjutkan rank match. Oke. Kita menggunakan Sagat again. Manon Asakumano. Oke, ada penantang tapi tidak jadi. Oke, siapakah ini? Tidak jadi juga. Zengiel.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us
Dia
today.
pun OTW Diamond.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Who's it gonna be? Deal some damage with that quick combo. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The jump in is denied. Burnout is KO. Player 1 takes the round.
8 kali win streak ini, bos.
What else can they get away with?
Tadi kita.
Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. Nice tiger note! Doesn't miss a beat. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be? Oh, what's this? They can't squander this punish counter chance. Big throw
Nah, begitu Bang.
from upstairs. Checks with a medium kick. Tiger knee to the sternum. Super arts on deck for both swings forward with the drive rush. Headbutt. It's a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 2 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here? Perfect execution with the anti-air. A wheel turns out. Closes it out. Player 1 brings it
Sia-sia
home.
semua.
Let's see if they can build themselves a
Win
streak.
streak kita.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Projectile to try and change the situation. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Opts for the throw. What's the play here? Player 2 chases them down. The throw is escaped. Takes a trip. The super armor does its job. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Holds out with the block. That's some big juicy damage on that counter. Medium kick hits. Hold your breath. This is gonna be bad news. Frozen ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Checks with the low tiger shot. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Mixing it up with low tiger shot. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Both sides have the super gauge maxed and ready to rip. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Knockdown and experiencing burnout.
Gila
We have
sih.
super arc on deck. There's still a chance to
Selesai
turn
kita
this
nih.
around. The super hits and this looks like it's gonna kill. It's too much.
Ice.
Well, listen, when you're locked in.
Sabi niya?
Now, find a new rival.
Why?
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters?
Diamond did it,
No
Diamond.
one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Knew they'd go for it. That's a good read. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. No good up high. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Grabs them.
Huh?
This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. They trade. One chance here picks up the win with a projectile. Good read. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Crunchy Tiger! Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. What's their game plan here? They were right to be on guard there. Gets the... just goes for it at this range. Hits them with a stop
Kung
and
akan
block.
na kinitoy.
Very slick with the combo. Smart play with the throw. Player... Oh, burnout triggered. Going in. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. We're about to see why this move is called Tiger Wrench. And the mighty must fall, and that time has come for his opponent. Crunchy Tiger. Those Shiranui flames are hot in more ways than one. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. This is a complete shutdown. Ends it in style. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. And drops that off. Who's going to steal this win? Connects with the throw. Player 1 with a slight lead. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Great job in links it. Ooh, what a smart throw. And they burn out in sync. Oh, he'll cross super hard incoming. Those Shiranui flames are hot in more ways than one. Oh my God, Rock
Aduh.
throws out the Chosen for some mind game. Crowns him from above. Here comes the boom. They are done. Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. Nothing stops this train. Absolutely relentless. Scrapping it out up close. Projectile to try and change the situation. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. No good up high. Reacts fast enough to get the counter. What a clutch side kicks there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. What a finish.
Yeah.
Great meat on the life gauge there.
Jangan gitu,
Player
jangan gitu
2
lagi ya.
takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, Howard brushes that off and keeps going. Dashes forward. Scrapping it out up close. Player 2 has the life, springs forward with the drive rush. Both fighters, put that away. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Knockdown and smart play with the throw. Drive rush to keep it going. Back through the corner. Doesn't let up and gets the stun. This round may be as good as over. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. This is a critical moment. Will
Apakah ini
this
selesai?
be enough to kill?
KO, mantap. Really good.
Ooh, I dare you to
cuma
find me a
kali.
better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Neither of them willing to back off here. Backs them into the corner. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Knockdown. Big counter. Solid combo. They get driven KO. Player 2 on the board first with the
Mantap
win.
sangat.
They'll want to keep the pressure on. Mixing it up with low tiger shot. Fires the tiger shot. Charges forward. Player 2 can build off this lead. Brushes that off and keeps going. Jumps. Side switch in the corner. Jumps up. Dashes. Their spacing is so on. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Unreal! Tiger looking to impress with this super. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not.
Bang.
There it is! They
There it
knew it'd be
is.
enough. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can...
Now, find a
Siapa
new
nih?
rival.
Siapa ini? Mai?
HP Max.
Anon.
Side quest
10,000
done,
dia, Diamond.
and the skill tree is fully unlocked. Let's get it on. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. The impact gets blocked. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Backs them into the corner. They get the wall splat, and now the opponent is defenseless. Takes a trip. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers. Hold your breath. Beautiful setup with that attack. Nice Manegore. Getting those gets them. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Gets the jump in. Transverse. The hit throw connects. They were right to be on guard there. Gutsy play with the grab. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Scrapping it out up close. Genius read. Crunchy tiger. So sets up with the jump in. Life lead is there, but still the drive impact doesn't work. Going in. Oh, burnout triggered. Low tiger. Looking for a chance. Here comes. That was a huge, huge stun. They need to. You need guts to pull that off. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Rattle and hum with the tiger hit. This is gonna hurt. Still slugging it out at this range. Transverse. The hit throw connects. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Face me, knee. Okay, here we go. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. These guys are not giving each other any time to breathe. Low Tigers changes the pace with a fireball. Zoning with a low tiger shot. Baron Rain crowns him from above. Ooh, you no! This will break him. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Pumps the brakes on the impact. They gotta go. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Who will set the bait at this range? Parry the fireball. Rattle and hums with a tiger knee. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? It is over! Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Crunchy tiger knee. Nice parry. Hits him with a stop and bop. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. It's not a good thing. Waltzes in there and sweeps them off their feet. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. What a finish. Great meat in the life gauge there. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Tiger knee to the sternum! Player blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Savage Tiger Rain hits! A drive impact could end it all here. Crunchy Tiger brushes that off and keeps going. They can't squander this punish counter chance. These throws are lethal now. Look at the damage. Looking for a chance. Barely blocks the jump in. Mixing it up with low tiger shot. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Checks with the low tiger shot. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Oh, could be the start of something. Zoning with a low tiger shot. You've got to be my perfect parry. Connects with the throw. No escaping that.
What?
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? The impact gets blocked. Goes for the throw. Neither of them willing to back off. Gets the jump in. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. All right, what's coming up next? Shoots off a fireball up close. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strike. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find. Brings out the super art. How is it gonna work out for them? Well, delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge. Smart decision there. The chip damage was enough. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up. Hit them with a stop and bop. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Looking for a chance. Knockdown and smart play to stop the opponent there. Checks with the low tiger shot. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Tiger knee to the sternum. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. A drive impact could end it all here. This is gonna hurt. A quick breather, sliding in. Both fighters, oh, how did they spot that? Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Ya 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 bisa ya. Siapa ini? Zenny.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Hope you're not a sore loser.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Puts one in the pocket. Player 2 with the life lead. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Very solid corner switch. Knockdown. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Got their eye on the air. All right, what's coming up next? No more driving. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Did well to get the buff in there.
Mixing it up with low tiger shot.
Nails the anti-air. Hits him with a stopping block. Swagger step. This is the nails the overdrive arrow kick. A quick breather. Crunchy tiger knee. They return to center stage. Blocks the impact.
Checks with a low tiger shot.
We are at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. What'll happen here? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Tiger knee to the sternum. Are we gonna see a comeback here? They can't score with this punish counter tank. Opts for the critical art.
Apakah ini selesai?
This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life, but also their nerves. The next touch. Oh, yo, Rock! Put the
Bukan itu yang
full body.
kumaksud. Ayaya.
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Smart play with the throw. Big counter. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Still slugging it out here. Player 2 with the life lead. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Oh, with the throw. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Knockdown. That drive impact is blocked. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. They may need to spend some meter here in order to close out this round. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Will we see a drive impact? Tiger knee to the comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Mixing it up with low tiger shot.
Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? This fight is just
It's a good spot.
use the super. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. A quick breather. Brushes that off and keeps going. Jumps up. Smart play with the throw. What'll happen here? Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Both fighters are working with empty drive gauges, but I'm sure they want to make something happen. Player burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. A drive impact could end it all in with the crossing. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Closing
Selesai
moments of
laga
the match.
bos.
On for the critical large. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. What a finish!
One step behind.
Kayak gitu kata Chef dari si Jerry.
Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Crunchy Tiger going on the offensive? Denies the low head. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player one has the life lead. Backs them into the corner. Player two is in burnout. Drives off the table. Taking stock. Throws them to negate the block. Takes a trip. Beautiful setup with that attack. Heading into the end game now. Gets him. Player one
Jadi
on the
dua-dua.
board first with the win. They'll want to keep the
Bisa, yuk.
pressure on. Hits them with a stopping block.
Nah, dia.
Swagger step. Impact's a no-go. Drive rush to keep it going. Risky up-close scrap still going. Tiger knee to the sternum. Strikes back with the overdrive arrow. Drive gauge gap here. Super clutch corner switch. Will we see a drive impact? Goes for the jump in. Both fighters have a full super meter. It's a
Tiger
good
keluar lagi.
spot to use the super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Drink level max out. This party's getting crazy. Low Tiger. Anti-air in the clutch. That corner is starting to look scary. Checks with the low Tiger shot. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Zoning with a low Tiger shot. What a finish! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build.
Oke, satu lagi. Apa ini?
Here comes a new challenger.
Aduh, kok si JP lah lawan. Paling malas sama si JP ini.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Here's to round one.
Masuk dekat kayaknya.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Starts with a jump. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. They get the wall splat, and now the opponent is defenseless. All right, what's coming up next? Player two will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Reads their mind and texts a throw. Player two needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. What's their game plan here gonna pay for telegraphing that jump in with the life gap opening up? They need to lean hard on their drive usage. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Will this super art connect? Taking stock. Player two has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to tank. What'll happen here? Spins the cast! Let loose a Tiger King! Threads it cleanly! Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Mixing it up with low Tiger shot. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Neither of them willing to back off here. Taking stock. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Breaks the block with a throw. Goes for the jump in. A drive impact could end it all here. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Blocks it. Showing some real tenacity. Ooh, the opponent thought they had the high hand with that air attack, but they're about to get crushed. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Dangerous range here. Calls out their shot and responds with authority. A quick breather. Starting the party? Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Try to counter our reaction. Player two can't unload massive tiger cannon. Oh, here we go. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Ooh, what a smart throw. Jumps, sets up with the jump in. Springs forward with the drive rush. Crunchy tiger knee. Player 2 is in a very good... Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. This is gonna hurt. Back to the corner. Are we gonna try to act quickly but with the attack? Clutch read on that impact. Player 1 has a full drive gauge but is on the brink of death. Amazing. Throw tech. No, critical art now? Flatline zone. You're too good for your current rank. Take this new one and keep aiming for the top. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that win back. Crunchy tiger knee. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. The super armor does its job. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? This is with a super art connect. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Mixing it up with low tiger shot. Player 2 creates a good KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. The drive impact doesn't get them the punish counter, but it's still good. Throws them. What's next? Still very early in the round. Smart throw, that'll do more damage than usual. Fights him with 3 gloves. Looking for a chance. Jumps in. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Gets the throw, springs forward with the drive rush. Hits him with a stop and pop. 3-volt, going in. Looking for a hole, decides to go fancy on that jump in and takes care of it with a perfect parry. Low tiger, anti-air in the clutch. So little life left. Tiger knee to the sternum. Noticeable life lead. Ashes out the cage right there. And the tiger sandwicher connects. He's out and ready to rip into his prey. Player 2 sets up with the jump, closes it out. Woo, I dare you to find me a better match
Warga
than that.
Jalak Surin bang.
Tell him what's
Tapi
good.
itu bang, nggak tahu aku bang.
Comes a new challenger.
Yo.
Jenggif.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Show me everything.
Show me your reading.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile.
Is that all you got?
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Knew they'd go for it. That's a good read. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage.
Bisa gitu, Le.
Taking stock. Burnout is triggered. Gets him. Player 1 takes a round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Throws him. What's next? Player 2 really suffered there in the corner for a while. How can they avoid being put there this round? Going in? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Throws them forward and maintains the corner game. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Both fighters planning something? Both of them were ready for a throw. Breaks the block with a throw. A quick breather. Player charges forward. KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Kura kaki.
Tiger knee to the sternum. Final round. Loop the low. Pack your bags. We're going to Siberia. With super arts into play. Risky play, but it pays off. Rushes in.
Cuman kayak gitu aja
Fades
terus.
out the low kick. Zoning with a low tiger shot. Both sides getting ready. A jump drops him hard. Face, knee. They're in ring overhead, but it won't work. Will this super art do anything? Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Does not leave anything to chance with that super finish. Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Mixing it up with low tiger shot. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. We're in the final moments of the round. Both fighters are playing around with a full drive gauge too. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Quick breather. They were right to be on top. They were not cleared for takeoff. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen? Looking to plan them with a pile driver. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Both fighters planning something? Brushes that off and keeps going. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. They must have a game plan here with a critical art on deck, but executing that plan is the key. Finishes with the throw. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're...
Now,
Alex.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
round 1.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Scores a punish counter right off the bat. What a read. Whoa, hold on. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Does a good job of pushing back. Combo with the target combo. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Knockdown. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Gets the jump in. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Life lead opens up. somehow pushes back all the way to set Burnout.
Looks like the tempo of the match could change.
Player 1 can't afford the stick. Opts to spend the super meter here. A clean KO. Nice meter alert. Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance.
Kayaknya lagi
Player
baca
2
tuh gimana
with a
dia?
good start to the fight, but can they keep it up?
Checks with the low tiger shot.
Sneaks in above. Excellent. Player 1 chases them down. Scrapping it out up close. Player 1 has the meter lead. Grabs them. Drive rush to keep it going. Will we see a drive impact? A quick breather. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Charges forward. Baits out the low kick. Big drive gauge difference here with little life left. Throws them. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. What next? Hits the drive. Could we see a drive impact here? Zoning with a low tiger shot. They're in range. How did they anticipate that jump in? Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Hits with the overhead. The attack is carried. Knew they'd go for it. That's a good read. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? What's the play here? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Hold your breath. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. This is a gigantic life lead. Howard makes a huge statement with that finish. Player 1 sets the tone with that
Membaca, dia
win.
membaca.
Let's see if they can keep it up. Goes with a projectile for their opening shot. From up above. Splash axe. Oh, says no to it. Hits him with a stopping block. Gets the knees up. Knockdown and experiencing burnout. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Smart play with the throw. Going in, springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Denies the jump in. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be... burnout activates. Will we see a drive impact? Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change.
We're about to see why this move is called Tiger Vanquisher. And the mighty must fall, and that time has come for his opponent.
Their spacing is so on point. Closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
Mixing it up with low tiger shot.
The jump in catches them. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Knockdown. Player 1 has them legit shooting down to the wire. The attack is parried. Hits with the overhead. Grabs them with the life gap opening up. They need to lean hard on their drive usage. Life lead opens up. Reads them. That slight doubt is all it took.
Hancur berantakan.
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
High step kick.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Nice parry. Nice counter. Going in. The impact doesn't do anything. Scrapping it out up close. With drive rush to keep it going. Springs forward with the drive rush. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Man, not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Anticipated that throw. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Drive rush. Crunchy tiger knee. Wall flat into the guard ring.
Savage tiger raid hit.
Put the exclamation point on that with an OC. What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. The last round. It's now or never.
Blocks it.
No! Missile break!
Could we see a drive impact here?
Oh, they switch sides. Player 2 is in a huge day. No way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner. Can they use their drive low heavy?
Comes off the tank and scores the win. That was catch as catch can as you're good.
Now, find a new rival.
Our fighters are ready to get down
Dia
to
pun
it.
dia
So let's
membalas
start the match
daun.
and see what these warriors are capable of. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Oh, with the drive impact. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. Answers that jump in with a perfectly timed parry. They made it look easy. Shoots off a fireball up close. Throws them to start the corner pressure. Not shy with the grab. Target locked and scoop.
Fires off a tiger.
Player 2 will have to fight back here without any experiencing burnout. The player in there. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Check with the low tight.
Charges forward. Brushes off the impact. Going on the offensive.
They can't squander this punish counter chance.
Russian suplex. And that's going to be a chunk of damage there.
Oh, there's the impact.
Not letting that go unpunished. Gets carried to the corner. Will we see a drive impact? Ooh, what a smart throw. Knockdown and crowns him from above in there. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Sarge hits him with a stopping bomb. Hugs nothing but air. Reach out and hug him. Back to the corner. Are we gonna play impact walls flat into the card break?
Both sides getting ready.
Oh, that forward rush connects with the throw. Okay, here we go. They're hurt. Big screw pile driver. There's no escape. Low tiger. That corner is starting to look scary. Closes it out.
Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money.
Ayo Jenggip.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Jumps up. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. The combo's there. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Life lead opens up. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? KO.
Ito ay lalawan.
Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Sticks the jump in. Springs forward with the drive rush. Going in, drive rush to keep it going. Grabs him. Smart play to stop the opponent there.
Tiger knee to the sternum.
Will we see a drive him? Super Arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Still slugging it out at this range. Jumps in. Big throws. Ooh, what a smart throw.
Checks with the low tiger knee.
The drive impact doesn't work.
This is gonna hurt.
Crunchy tiger knee. Connects with the throw. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range.
Low tiger. Oh, yo, raw super here. Rattle and home with the tiger knee.
Do they gamble something here on a
That combo finishes it. That's a rank up. No, it's been amazing watching you
Eight
hone your
lagi.
skills.
They're still hungry.
Nars menang kita.
Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Got their eye on the air. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Knockdown. Misses the drive impact. Not shy with the grab. All right, what's coming up next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense.
A drive impact could end it all here.
Burnout. KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Snares him. Drive rush to keep it going. Big throws. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here.
Hits him with a stop and block.
Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Player two holding on to that corner advantage. Side switch in the corner. Bends the meter. Hoping for a good return.
Sagat's got his prey in his sight. He's about to tear the flesh right off the bone with this Tiger Vanquisher.
Drive rush.
Player one can't let this slip. No, critical art now.
A clean KO. Nice meter awareness.
Apakah KO atau tidak? Semoga jangan.
You need guts to pull that off.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Opens with a jump in. Move drives it back. Misses.
That combo target locked and scoop. Scrapping it out up close.
What'll both players do without a soup?
Big time whip. What's next? The low kick hit.
Nothing stops this train. Feasting with a Russian suplex. Zoning with a finds the target. Reach out and hug him.
Put the exclamation point on that with it. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Damn! Look at the damage. Are you kidding me? I've seen a lot of fights in my game.
Now,
My.
find a new rival.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. What's the play here? Drive gauge is at the limit for both fighters. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Burnout is triggered. Gets the jump in. Life lead opens up.
Checks with a low tiger shot.
Player 1 in trouble with no drive. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Burnout dissipates. Experiencing burnout. Will we see a baits out the attack and gets the punish counter?
The Savage Tiger Raid connects.
Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum.
Mixing it up with low tiger shot.
Hits him with a stopping block.
Nice tiger note.
Going in, player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Drive rush to keep it going. Knockdown springs forward with the drive rush. What digs in deep to get that drive in?
Going lighting up the skies with Kagero no Mai.
Player 2
Can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. All in with a rush.
What now?
Low tiger.
A real test of nerves here. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Oh, here we go. This can lead to some big damage.
That's how you close it out.
What a beast!
That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Smart play with the throw. Checks him with the projectile. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Neither can lean on their drive too hard right now. Got their eye on the air. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Nails the anti-air. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Knockdown.
It's gonna hurt.
Opt for the throw to close it out. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout.
Checks with a low tiger shot.
Jumps in. A super art? Player 1, they're going for the super art? Going in?
The Shoryu engine gives them the business.
Player 2 has an empty blinks in. Gotta be careful not to whip as this sets up with the jump in. What's next? Player 2
All in with a rush.
closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Sticks the combo. Throws them. What's next? Player 2 with the life lead. Backs them into the corner. Player triggers the super and is looking to put this out of reach. Capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Aura springs forward with the drive rush. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Oh, burnout triggered. Got him up against the wall, and the stun is there. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Dashes up. Ah, genius read with that throw escape. Checks with the low tiger shot. Notice him all in with a rush. The fighter's the throw is denied. Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Uses their drive game. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. And eats it. Taking chunks out of each drive rush to keep it going.
Rattle and hung with the tiger knee.
What's next? Clutch anti-air. Throws him. That corner is starting to look scary. Here comes the throw connects.
Blows that off. Unreal tiger.
More fuel to the fire. Hook him up.
Sampai
Didn't
patah
hesitate
semua.
going for the kill with that super. Perfectly planned, perfectly executed. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
Oke teman-teman, mungkin hari ini kita sejam-sejam dulu ya kan. Terima kasih yang sudah menonton, terima kasih yang sudah stay tune di channel Rinando Panjaitan. Tetap saling mendukung, saling support. Terima kasih. See you next day. Arigatou gozaimasu. Ganbareo. Misatsu. Kita sudah naik pangkat di Diamond King Asta Diamond 1 di 19.062. Arigatou gozaimasu. See you next day.